Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Ballard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Northwestern has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go on the attack first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn, hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
Back to pass, it's Aller. He's got him. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks with the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's got it down outside. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense cashing it in on that drive. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So Northwestern's offense has its first opportunity of the day. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Caught in the backfield, it's Covey. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Stone. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. past the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right?
There he goes! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air. It's Stone. Under fire. Wide open downfield. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treating him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Makes it past the marker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now improvising. Now looking to throw back to the middle. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, it's Stone. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grab near the sticks. It's Covey. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. A little screen to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Saunders. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
That's caught. It's Pena. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Allard. The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off play action. Going for the big play. Snatch it inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is...
Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They're dealing with a second and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense has had its way. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Looking for room, it's Porter. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Finds some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Singleton. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Stone. Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Northwestern hoping to make this red zone opportunity pay off. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The field goal is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Stone. Oh, they're after him. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Grabbed over the middle. It's Albright. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it up to 48.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Aller. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Ross. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the...
Turning on the Jets! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to...
There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Wildcats are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Dinkins. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden, they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Caught over the middle. It's Dinkins. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. Here,
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
From inside the 10, and he loses the football on the return. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The give to the tailback. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on third down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge third down conversion for this offense.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
2nd and goal for this offense. They'll move the tight end. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the Wildcats will have a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got a chance. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Nittany Lions are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to fire deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. To the air, it's Stone. Flips it out on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Really nice nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked in what this defense is trying to do.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Fighting off the defender. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Northwestern right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And it's no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Going for it all. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now if they knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more, so they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Got him downfield.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have a great time. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. To the air, it's Stone. He'll get rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
No gain on the play.
The Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Gets rid of it. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. They've reeled off 6 straight.